Well, morning YouTube, morning guys. My name is Bianca. I am a student in here in Talking Talk in this platform. I'm not a teacher, as you can see. I am a student as you. And today we are going to discuss uh, who's really watching you questions about your digital life. It's something how our data is used, and to send us advertisement or to see our behavior and so on. Today I'm here with Rodrigo and Nunes, and we are going to start with our presentation. So please, Rodrigo, could you present yourself today?
Yes, sir. Hi, guys. Good morning. I'm Rodrigo. I'm 39 years old. I was born in Uberaba, state of São Paulo. I have been living in Franca, state of São Paulo too, near Ribeirão Preto. I have been married and we have two daughters. I graduated with a degree in information system, IT, from University of Franca 9 years ago. I have been working as a data engineer, IT too, data too. I love these subjects. Um, and I have been working this specific company 13 years. In my free time, I like to play with my daughters. I like to go out in a lot of places with my family, and I like read books. I like to read books and watching TV movies too. And I think that's it.
Yes, very nice, Rodrigo. Thanks. How about you, Nunes? Could you present yourself for us?
Hi, good morning. I am Nunes. I am 41 years old. I'm from Campinas, São Paulo. I live in Leiria, Portugal, almost 1 year.
Okay. Did you study at Unicamp too?
Repeat, please, for
Ok. Did you study at Unicamp? Você estudou na Unicamp também? Não.
No, no.
Ok. I lived in Campinas for 10 years, studying in there. Eu vivi aí por 10 anos estudando na Unicamp. It's a beautiful city. It's a
Sim,
beautiful city. I really like it. It seems that the sun it's closer to us, because it's too hot. Parece que o sol é mais perto da gente porque é muito quente.
yes.
But it's a very beautiful city. So, and I am young. I am 28 years old. I am living in São Roque with my mom, but yeah, with my mom and with my family. I am a demographer. So I am studying the population structure, mainly some variables like education, race, gender, um, employment status too. If this person are employed, this person is employed or unemployed based on her education level. So I do this match too. And in my free time, I am trying to keep pursuing my gym thing, my gym stuff, alimentation stuff too, and keeping the routine mainly, and do not get sick. But I am feeling that it's but it's okay. So let's start with our first question. So we know that our data is used for so many things, but how we feel about it. So, Rodrigo, how do you feel when you see ads for products you just search for online or you talked at near of the phone or TV? How do you feel when you see this happening? Have you ever saw this happening?
I feel a little fear because it's danger. These platforms, in Facebook and the other platforms, have a lot of data for me and for a lot of peers. But I think in this today, because this my life and my work and a lot of things is impossible. Uh, it's impossible in my life. Don't use a smartphone, don't use an internet, don't use laptop. For example, oh, I don't have Facebook, I don't have uh, social medias, but you use Google, you use an email, you use other apps in your smartphone and access for a lot of things for your smartphone. I think in this before the inventors, I don't know, invenção and the smartphone, my privacy and your privacy a lot is dead in this time because your smartphone is hear you, is see you, is lots of things about you, your location, uh, your fight with your your partner, your wife or husband. I think this don't have privacy now. It's crazy, but I don't see one form you maintain your privacy and your use this platform. I don't see this.
Yeah, I feel the same. I don't see a way that we can maintain our privacy and use this platform. Sometimes I just give my data, because well, Google already have. So what is the problem when I have to assign something like you agree with the platform terms and so on? Well, I agree. You already have my information, so I don't have to afraid of. But I have how to afraid of. And you talk about the partner fight and so on. And I feel afraid of other moments too. Like they are recording the audio sometimes, I feel that. And I don't know if they record the audio in intimate moment. You know what I mean? This really scares me. Imagine what I'm going to do. In this moment, I'm gonna pick my cell phone and put in the microwave to do not listen nothing. It's very weird this moment. Or when I'm going to the bathroom, for example, they know too when I'm going to the bathroom and take my cell phone and stay in there for hours with my cell phone. This intimate moment to me, it's very scary, not just about the ads but about my intimacy, my bad behavior sometimes. I don't know. So am I being judged by them because of my behaviors? I don't know. But
Is funny situation about this. When I started pandemic, I talking with person for school of my daughters, and this specific person is very thinking danger for the vaccine, this COVID. Oh, this vaccine is danger because this China puts the vaccine uh, uh, microchip or other things for know you and the other things. I I seen this and you have smartphone. Yes. So your smartphone is know you. Do you put in the background? Do you put the other thing in your smartphone? Right? Yes. Oh, shine it in other play, uh, the other platforms know you. It's not possible in, I don't know, inventar and this vaccine or monitor you, your data, your life. Is today is acontece. Not afraid of this. Don't worry. Is oh yes, it's crazy. It's crazy because this oh China and other government, USA, your Lula, your Bolsonaro is putting the vaccine for in monitoring. It's crazy. No, it's today's exercises.
yeah, I never had a thought about this argument, but totally makes sense. In fact, totally makes sense. They don't have to produce a microchip to monitor you. They already have your smartphone, you know. Do you use TikTok? So I'm sorry for you. But okay. And you, Nunes, what do you think? How do you feel when you see this happen? When you see that the platform is using your data? Como você se sente quando você vê as plataformas usando o seu dado, sabe? Quando cai a ficha e você está sendo gravado e so on.
I feel our privacy in being violent because we lose the pleasure of finding what we want, and the same time we are induced to buy products that we do not want.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I never cared a lot about my skin and skincare products and so on. But in this next month, I saw so many advertisements in my social media, Instagram, and so on. And this kind of get into my mind. And now I bought a product to make skincare routine. Have you ever passed through this, Nunes? Have you ever have you ever saw advertisement, a lot about this advertisement in social media and then buy something? Você também teve essa experiência de ver muito comercial na social media, na mídia, nas redes e comprar um produto por causa disso?
Yes,
And which product was?
t-shirts, pants.
Yeah, we are victims of the capitalism. It's like that. Okay, thank you. Moving to the next one. Um, Do you think regulating social media could help stop companies from using personal data to manipulate users' choice and behavior? How? Sometimes, at the same time that I see this as a bad thing, sometimes I feel that it's a good thing. I don't know, Rodrigo, maybe you can help me with this because I feel afraid about it, but at the same time, help me that they use my data to program which kind of product it's more related with my personality. So I don't have to search a lot to find this because they already know and send to me. I know that they can modulate my taste, but at the same time, they use my taste to direction to send to me products that are related to it. So regulating social media, I think it's more like that. I don't know in which point we can achieve with this, but okay, let me rephrase this. Thinking about fake news, I think that they should regulate the social media. They should have a check news, check information to do not permit fake news in the social media. But I don't know, I am in doubt about this advertisement thing. I don't know if we can change a little bit the algorithm just to send to me things that I already want and not things that I could want in the future and then modulate my taste, but things that I am already interested. So it do not manipulate me, just follow my taste. But what do you think about this second question about regulation and so on?
And good question, good subject, but it's complex, more complex. I don't believe in this regulation social media is good. Why? Okay, guys. In the Brazil and the part of the elections in the TV, a lot of thinkings, bad thinkings, uh, two persons using for fighting. I think it's not so true in this information in the show. These rules of the Brazil government and this making and the put is not so good for the Brazilian persons too. And the governance is making rules for regulating social media. No, I don't believe this. Uh, I I I agree the social media is danger for the a lot of bad thinkings. For example, fake news and other things. but it's more complex managing this because this algorithm is working for the news, for the posts, um, can see can I think it can see a lot of persons. Is true or no? Is social media is not in não quer saber. It's complex. Okay, but I think in this transformation in the helping the peoples, the specific persons, specific peoples investment in your knowledge for analysis for the see the post is true, is thinking about these posts, is simple. Do you, I think in this persons needs to learn about these simple thinkings, analytics, I think in this. Oh, I see the post in the social media. Okay, what do you show in the posts? This Bianca is making this rockets. One moment. Bianca making the rockets in these days in the other platform. Do you see other things in the search in other platforms? I think these persons have preguiça in these thinkings about this, in the try to understand about this, and okay, this news is I thinking this true, I thinking this false. No, this person in the scene the post don't read a lot the post, a title or thing. Oh, I think in this is send a lot of this, a lot of person is because this Brazilian person is a mina de ouro about social media, X, Facebook, Meta, and a lot. Because this, um, I think it's more dangerous this regulating social media because this government is regulating for you, for her, para ele. Yeah, not so you, me, not so protecting me. No, governance is not regulating social media and help me. I I I don't believe in this governance is having things for help me. No, governance making rules, making things helping us, helping him. I think yes, help him.
Okay, I see. And another provocation. So I totally agree that we should have a digital education to make this movement that you said, that see a news and try to check by ourselves if the news is true and do not depend of our organization or our institution to check this fact to us. But we don't have this, and we should too. If we had a good education in today's schools, we had the basics of interpretation of text, because sometimes we read, but we don't read or we don't understand very well the information. So maybe two problems in here: digital education and a good interpretation of text, Portuguese, basic thing. And we don't have, and sometimes these two things in social media can make us believing something that is not true sometimes. As you said about the microchip, for example, this was a fake news. So, and with these two, we have a lot of people that is from another generation, like my mom. My mom don't know much how to deal with smartphone, and if she see an ant playing violin, she will say, "Oh, it's an ant playing violin." The level of the things that this person believe in social media. So, do you have some way to deal with this, thinking about this context, because my only way it will be the regulation. But considering all this, do you see another way to deal with this?
I don't see. I understand you when you put different person for don't have opportunities or skills for using social media, but I think in this I think this high problem for the social media don't have this person. For example, don't have this your mom, my mom, because this uh, I see in the social media, in the post social media, people's have graduated, uh, a lot of titles in the care, CEOs, managers, and they put in the bad things. I don't believe in this education for the Brazil or other thinkings, this problem for the use social media. I don't believe this because this persons have the preguiça de these thinkings for the questions this news. In my circle of the friends is it's acontece muito. I don't know this expression, I don't remember. But in the persons for the heavy high education, is the graduation, these things. In the elections, a lot. I don't because this I show you in these specific questions is more danger is difficult because this I understand you. Okay, it's part of the person don't have opportunities for the developing these skills because there's a lot of things, uh, access for education, persons for help you to understand this, but is I think in this more part in the population have the education goods and they help other parties, it's not in acontecendo in the Brazil. But I don't see this. This part of education, the have education, is not think about this danger is a problem. It's simple for the view this in eleições. It's simple. It's the Bolsonaro fighting the Lula. The persons fighting too. Guys, it's crazy. I don't love the Bolsonaro. I don't love the Lula. I don't think about this. Two bad persons for the Brazil in fighting the persons, the family. This is they put the message in my WhatsApp a lot. I block a lot of persons because this bolsonaristas e petistas because this send the message a lot. Don't read the message, don't see the message. I think it is deep questions and deep thinkings for they resolve this because the people, persons.
Yes, I feel you, Rodrigo. I totally feel you. Thank you very much. And you, Nunes, what do you think about the social media regulation? It's about the question number two.
I think would be important, but at the same time difficult because these technology companies always find a way to get around the rules, and I have no idea how that would be possible.
Yeah, me neither. And we are trying to discuss. And for who to it's interested to regulate this, because if the government change and they will do the same, regulate the social media, they will regulate for them, as Rodrigo said. So it's really dangerous. Okay. And moving with you, Nunes, please. Moving to the next one, number three. What do you think about the idea that companies know so much about you just for your online activities? Is this dangerous? It's very related with the other question.
I think this is very dangerous because with this information, we can be scammed by people with bad intentions.
And have you ever lived this, thinking about the question number four, more or less? Have you ever had your privacy invaded? You feel like that? Is the number four.
Number four.
Yes, I just went to that.
Mhm. Yes, I have felt my privacy invaded by something I search for online, and it ends up being annoying due, due the amount of things we receive after a simple search.
Yes, I feel like that's true. Uh, I have to travel a lot, and sometimes I have to search about place to stay. And when I do it, I know that I will receive a lot of place then to see when I have to change my cell phone too. If I make a small search about smartphone on Google, in the next moment, I will see a lot of iPhones on my cell phone. It's very crazy this. Do you have you ever felt like this, Rodrigo? Do you have um some example that happened with you that you had your privacy invaded?
I don't think in this, for example, these ads in, I don't consider these ads in privacy invaded because this platform is living about this. This platform, social media, this gain a lot of money because this. For example, when do you install the app for the, for example, retail sector, Casas Bahia or other apps? This app is putting the notification a lot because this is uh, try to try to I don't know this word in English, convencer you this by simple. The social medias, too, I think. For example, in my social media, I turn off notification. I don't have notification in my social media because this, if I need the notification, for example, oh, it's a problem. I need to see, I need to know this specific message, put in the phone and call me. Simple. My friends and my family is great is talk with me. Oh, it's crazy because this I mark you in the post, there are no comments. I don't see guys. I see after a month, after a week, it's crazy. But I don't need this a lot of notification in my cell phone. I don't like this. And I don't believe in this invite in these ads invited privacy because this platform is working this forms. But I consider I consider privacy invaded when do, for example, um, when the Bianca talking us for the send the audio for the other person for your family. For example, I send the audio for my wife. This providing audio. It is audio is putting the other platform, the other person putting this audio and is for me is privacy invited is bad because this audio for my wife, for my daughter, for my dad, for my mom, for the other things is is complex. I think in this is bad thinking is complex. For example, the government can show in my data. I think in this more fear because this. Um, why? because this the government is using my data for the other things I don't know. I fear. Those specific governments, for example, Lula or this Bolsonaro, I fear too. This Dilma, I fear too. I think in this Donald Trump, I fear too. Why, Rodrigo? The China is using our data for the population. It's good. Simple, guys. I think in this, privates invited when the specific person access your data. Do you know? For example, I see this Google have my data, but in terms for the Google is gain a lot of money. In my data, this um, if my data is accessed for other person, this Google lose money because this I can process the Google. I can show in the social media this Google is not placed or safe in the internet. The Google spend a lot of money. It's simple. I think in this more simple this private this business help my data is more safe if the government have my data because the business have money and they are showing this vazamento de informação, the business lose a lot of money. E-government lose this, lose what?
Maybe the democracy. And joined your question with this other question. And when these two words get together, like X platform, that gain with advertisement, but want to modulate in some way the democracy too, because yeah, I think that they are in the borderline, the X's are in the borderline. They can make these two both things. They can influence democracies and can send you things.
Yes, I have in the Facebook in the Facebook in the election for the USA, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, I think. This specific companies, Cambridge Analytics, is have a lot of bad things. In the specific situations, Cambridge Analytics, I think in this, I don't know this word, interventions in this election for the USA. Hillary Clinton is losing the election because this. I have a famous news about this. I think in this is danger. Social media in this Meta in the Google have a power for the for the managing and the control what you think, what your person thinking. Um, it's danger, guys, because these companies have a high power. But this high power is the hands for the governments. It's danger a lot, I think. But my opinion.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, let's move on. Nunes, and for you, let's think about the influencers' powers. Is the question number 5. Do you believe that online influencers have too much power over the people, over what people buy or believe? Why and why not? How do you see this influencer role?
I believe that digital influencers have a great power over people's purchase because many people buy that lifestyle, not just the product.
Yes, I totally feel you. And I'm curious to know too about the question number 7, Nunes. Imagine,
Seven.
yes, imagine you are in a charge of a social media for a day. What rule would you create to protect people's privacy? Let's let's moment and name now solve the problems of the society. What do you think?
If our responsibility for social media. The rule I create would be to ask people for to change advertisements.
Yeah, it makes sense in some cases. It makes sense in some cases. Uh, and thinking about the question number 9, could you read for us, please, the question number 9 and answer? You are on mute. Yeah, now you're back.
I think if I had some one moment, I think if I had the power to restrict access to my information, I would keep everything private.
Everything, everything. I don't know if I want everything. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But everything, I don't know. Let's see. And Rodrigo, for you, could you choose one of these last question between question number 5 and question number 9? Are there some a question that you want to answer that you think that is more interested to answer?
Um, this- Other questions? Yes?
Yes, between question number 4, sorry, between question number 5 and 9, is there some question that she is interesting to answer that you think that you want to answer?
Uh-huh.
One that
I think it is question 6.
okay, okay, let's go to this one too. So, yeah, you can answer.
Number 6 is good because okay, in what ways do you think social media platforms know you better than your close friends? Uh, I think in these platforms know you more better your mom, your better your wife, because these platforms know your deep, I think. For example, this person's thinking this internet is safe places or other other life. I think in this metaverse, multiverse. I think in this when the person enjoying this social media, this internet, okay, in safe places, I making a lot of thinkings. These peoples never see me, don't see your doing, you see your thinking, but it's not so true because this company have your data. These companies have your data when you're searching for what do you do or what do you need for the making the bad thinkings in the other person. What do you want when you're searching for the 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 thinkings for the I don't know this word in English, and the Portuguese is difficult too. Polemic things for the what do you think is for the making specific things for the person. For example, I have a problem for the friends in this school. What thinkings I can do for the making these specific persons, joking or the fightings or the um, taking the advantage and other bad things. Okay, have these things, but have the other things too. For example, pornography, uh, um, I don't know this vicio in English and other bad things. No, it's not bad things. Yes, guys. Yes, because this have a lot of in news, the papers, and they showing this danger for your minds, for your real life. They consume these special things, other things too. Violence games. Oh, do you play violence games when do you have teenager, younger? Yes, but is Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat today's is games for the you kill people's children. Guys, it's making your mind for the younger spur. I think it is teenager. I think this moving a lot the words. I think in this special thinking is danger for your make your do you think in your life? I think. Um, the social medias have a power, guys. This platform has a power. If your wife, your mom, your friends have your data, I think this you're envergonhado, I think. Because this, I seriously a lot of things, guys. Bad things, good things. I don't, me and the other persons don't have, don't have anger. Um, I think don't are anger. I'm not Asian. I'm not Asian. I think in this I have good parts and bad parts. Social media is have a power with me, with the other persons.
Yeah, I totally agree. And they have all this data and they could use to good things too. Like if they have the control about my cell phone and I am searching about suicide, they could send a message to the CVV and alarm them like, oh, this person is thinking about maybe, I don't know. And thinking about, as you said, make make bad things to bad people or make bad things to people, like some students that want to do a really bad thing in a school, as we see a lot in United States. If this person is searching this online, you know more or less that this person can do it, so you could do something in some way. So if they want to do the right thing, they could do, but it's up, I don't know what they are thinking about. But okay. And let's see. Nunes, please, about the question number 10. Why do you think some people are unaware of how their data is being used online? Do you think it's their fault? Then, yes, number 10 is very good.
Tem. Because people are not informed about data access and how they do it. So it would be impossible to blame them.
Problem. Yeah, arguing part. Some people really doesn't know. And about the question number 11, it's too interesting too. Do you think people should be paid for the data that they share with the companies online? Yes, is it? What do you think, Nunes? Would you like to be
Yes,
paid?
yes, because these companies profit from people's data, so would be more obvious for these peoples to receive payment for it, as long as they are interested in the disclosure.
Yeah. Well, at least we will know the disclosure. It will be better than do not know what they are doing with our data. And finally, about the last question, Nunes, how would you explain to someone who doesn't understand how their online behavior is being tracked? You can go on, Nunes. Oh, you are on mute.
12. Uh,
Yes.
it which is difficult to explain, but I would show with examples how everything that people access or searches for has and the online traceability.
Yes. Okay, I see you. Well, guys, it was the first time that we achieved the last question in an immersion. It was really funny, really nice. I will say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. See you next Thursday, Tuesday, no, Thursday, at